How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you.
A little bit more, huh?
Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll
Yeah?
stick with us.
Yeah?
Next,
What is it?
Please take a look at this.
Yeah, what you got for me, man? What... Oh my god.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer
Are they
of the
actually
Legend
going
of
to
Zelda
show us
series.
Breath of the Wild too? Oh
I'm
my
sure
god.
a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Oh, okay.
We apologize.
But let me guess, you're going to show me some other
Development
Zelda
is
stuff.
proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information
Let me
this year.
guess. What are you show? You wouldn't
For
be
now,
here without
we'll
a reason.
have to ask you to wait just a
You
bit
wouldn't-
longer.
You wouldn't be. Oh, or maybe he's just going to peace out.
While you're all waiting, however,
Oh, okay.
this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Skyward
Please take
Sword,
a look.
isn't it? It's Skyward Sword, isn't it? Yep. Skyward Sword HD. Oh man. I had a feeling. I never played this one. But I watched a playthrough of it a long time ago and it has one of my favorite stories in the Zelda game. I'm fine with it. It looks like it's in 60 FPS too. Like, ooh. This is pretty good. I'm fine with this.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
This was leaked a while
This
ago
game
too.
originally
Like it
released
showed up on
in
Amazon
2011
for like
on the Wii console, and
5
now
minutes or
it's coming
something.
to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother.
Oh
and
damn,
even
this
more
game looks
intuitive.
fluid.
And we've recreated the controls
Probably
for the
'cause
sword
it's
and the
in
shield
60
here
FPS
by
now.
having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand
Just don't
is
get
the
Joy-Con
shield.
drift,
By lifting the controller,
and you'll
you
be
can
fine.
raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite
What?
system. After mulling
You
over
can
how
play
to
it
assign
without
different
motion
gameplay
controls
elements
now?
to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Oh shit. Metal Gear Rising style. Okay.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Okay.
To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Now tell me I can do that with a Pro Controller.
Here's something else we've been working on.
What?
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword,
Oh,
while the
shit.
left features a Highland
That's
shield
cool.
motif.
Oh,
The
I
Legend
want
of Zelda
those.
Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details
Oh,
the events
I
around
want
the
those.
creation of the Master Sword itself.
I'm gonna buy those, aren't I?
We hope that
My
people who
wallet.
played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
Oh.
The
July
Legend of Zelda
16th.
Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Okay, we still have
Following this Nintendo
4 to
Direct,
5 minutes
you'll
left
be able
though.
to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
So what
And the
what are
specially
they gonna
designed
end this
Joy-Con
thing off on
controllers
then?
will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with
The
lines
good old
or ramp,
stamina wheel.
even
Gotta
the
love it.
concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
This is pretty cool. I like this.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.